It's another monthly deluxification video, and this time we have an eclectic mix of goodies to go over. I like the word eclectic. It's a good word. Eclectic. Eclectic. Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co, and this is an upgrades and deluxification video. I do these once a month, going over these, and this is generally sponsored by Top Shelf Gamer, as is, well, this one as well. You can check out Top Shelf Gamer, I'll have a link down below, as well as a coupon code. They have a variety of board game upgrades, some sleeves, deluxified resources, inserts, a whole bunch of things. I should really assemble my Zaya insert. I should do that. I should get that done. We'll do that for the next video. But for this video, we have a variety of things. Some things from Top Shelf Gamer, one thing from Top Shelf Gamer, and a bunch of other things. Oh, and the link down below is a referral link or whatnot. So if you do buy anything, I do get stuff from there. Factor that in. In any case, let's go ahead and dive into this. So, what do we want to start with? We have a bunch of things today. Starting off, I think we'll start with this thing over here, the token Sesame holder. Now, I don't have my tokens in here. Probably should have grabbed some tokens. Probably could grab some. I have games all over the place. This is the token Sesame holder. They sent this one to me over here. Token Sesame is, well, I mean, it's a holder that has a variety of configurations. I made this in one configuration, but there's a variety of ways you could configure this. You could have a token tray that goes around the table, which has, you know, the two different sides to it. You can make a bunch of, I wonder if I have the, I may have the thing over here. Let's go ahead and see what we have over here. Here we have the rules for how this thing sets up and different options you have. We have the default over here. This one's going to show you the art of the Mitcha over here. This is his art. They have a variety of art kits over there. So for example, I actually have these over here, these Token Sesame kits over here with two different art sets. I don't see the strong appeal of having more sets than you need. Like if you have one Token Sesame holder, get one art set. I can't imagine that I personally care enough to slide these in and out. Now, it's not the end of the world, don't get me wrong. If you want to slide these in and out, all you have to do is just, I haven't actually tried this yet, so I hope it works nicely. But there you go. Just see it pop straight off, not a big deal. These come right on and off, and you can put them on, you can mix and match. I don't know what kind of human being would do that. Why would you mix and match when you could just have the single piece of art that matches? And they have all this over here. As far as the other options, and I haven't used this yet. To be very clear, I have not used this yet. I just assembled this 5 minutes before the video. But we have a variety of options here as far as different ways to configure. We have the line over here, so you can see, you can't see it that well, but over here, let me see if I can zoom in a bit. Over there, no, I can't zoom in. We have the stairs over here. This is a way you can pattern this where you have different stairs and cascade them off one another so that you have these tiered options. It's all using the same components. It's just built differently using some slightly different components. So you can have, you know, a line of components across the table. You can have a staircase of components. You can have little tiered towers of components. Or my personal preference is you can have a giant single caddy in the middle of the table. I say personal preference based on what I see with it right now, not based on how it actually plays out, because I haven't actually played with it. But yeah, you put your little coins in here, whatever it is you need. Let me just jam that in there. You put your coins in, your resources. I'm a little concerned about the size of it. I don't know exactly how comfortably it fits on the table. This is where you do have those options. I may, depending on how it goes, depending on how I use it, I may end up semi-disassembling it and going for other options, because this is good for a nice round table in the middle, but don't know. Depends. We'll see. We'll see. The nice part is flexible, so we can go ahead and make decisions around how we use it later. Let's just show you one top shot of this over here. So you can see over here, this is the top shot with nothing in it, though. You have the options there. You have, I don't know if you can see this over there, but over here, down here, you have this over here, which is another spot that holds things in place. But yeah, it's a Token Sesame token holder. It holds a bunch of things. I remember seeing this on Kickstarter. Didn't back it at the time, but it does look cool. From there, let's go ahead and take a look at Search for Planet X. Now, this is an upgrade to an already existing game. I don't even need to open this. I mean, I could, because these will go in here when you're done with it. But this is a New Horizon upgrade kit for Search for Planet X. If you want a deluxified token kit that will give you, well, better tokens than what you have for the base game, this gives you that, specifically in the form of, well, these. It has a nice little handy dandy sheet as far as how you can actually go ahead and put everything into the base game, so you could make sure everything fits there. I'll go through that part later, not worry about it right now, but everything does fit into the base box in case you want to. But past that, this is basically an upgrade kit for Search for Planet X. Search for Planet X is a game which you're trying to go through a deduction process of, well, finding Planet X. There's a whole bunch of criteria as far as how and why and what you do. Very fun game, very solid game. And then you have this token over here, these kits over here, which give you these tokens over here. We have these little metal tokens here, which are just, you have 2 of these for each person. These are just I don't know what I was doing there. I was like trying to cascade a handful of stuff, but I don't have a handful of stuff. I have 2 of these. But then we have these tokens over here, which I will go through the hassle of dumping these out, because why not? The way these work over here is these represent your research theories that you're putting down onto the planet and sliding along the board. Over here, these we have over there, these are just nicer, more acrylic, not cardboard tokens that represent the various research things you're going for, and they store nicely in here, so you can stack them all accordingly. Although I'm a little torn on that aspect, because based on the way the game plays, if I can see what's going on in your board, if I can see what you are and aren't using, that slightly mixes things up. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that aspect, but it works. I mean, as far as the token quality, that part's cool. As far as the will I want to keep them in this or just some sort of bag or something because this might reveal what I'm doing, haven't figured that part out yet. We'll figure that out. But that's just an upgrade I have for Search for Planet X. It's similar to the way you have a Dune Imperium upgrade kit, which I have not gotten yet, by the way. I got the expansion for Dune Imperium. Very excited for that, but I did not get the upgrade kit for Dune Imperium. Didn't feel the need for it based on what I saw from it. I'm not saying no to it. I wasn't prepared to shell out for at least not yet. And that's Search for Planet X. From there, let's go ahead. I might say Feed the Kraken for last. Let's go to Bullet. So these are 2 more packs over here. I'm going to dump these off to the side. But from there, I'm going to go to Bullet. Bullet is one that I'm pretty sure I have not covered in a past thingy. If I did, I apologize. But Bullet is basically from level 99 games, and this specifically is the deluxe edition. I don't think I covered this in a past deluxification video, but if I did, it's long enough ago that that I forgot, and so that's okay now. But specifically what I'm looking for here is, and this is something that I have the same problem with Creature Comforts. Or, what, was Creature Comforts? No, not Creature Comforts. With the new game, Power Plants. Power Plants from KTPG. Some games, I look at the components and I'm like, why would you want the components for that game, not the deluxe version? Like, why would you do that? And in the case of this game, I don't know if I have them. I don't think I have them. I don't think I kept the original tokens. I just have the deluxified tokens over here, which are these tokens over here. These are the bullets you're shooting at each other in Bullet. These are the giant, chunky wooden bits that you're going to be shooting at each player when you play Bullet, which is great because, I mean, they're giant, chunky wooden bits that you can shoot at players when you play Bullet. Bullet's a game of basically sending bullets into other players, of cascading bullets into them, of shooting these your way and just basically trying to take out your opponent. And you could do it one of 2 ways. You could have cardboard chits, which are functional, or you could have something that's this thick instead, which is a significant upgrade. Like a significant upgrade. Like I like Bullet a lot, and it's a game that I need to play more. I have not played this in a while, but it's one which sometimes deluxified bits are a big deal for me. Sometimes they're not. Every game is a bit different. Something like this I feel is almost essential. I feel like the game Bullet without chunky wooden bits is not Bullet. I mean, it is Bullet, let's be honest. It still is Bullet. But it's a totally different experience and one that I'm not as in a rush to sign up for. Although I do need to close this properly because it's not actually closing. Let's see if we can spread this out a bit. Pushing these a little further down. There's gotta be a way to do this. I got them in, therefore they can come out. That's how it works. For sure, absolutely, totally. Let me see if I can get this. That seems to maybe work. Let's put this off to the side like that, and that should be possibly close enough. There's a better way to do this, but we'll figure that out later. Anyways, that's Bullet. Oh, we got another one of these in here that we have to put back in as well. So let's get that in there, figure all that out, and then put this over here. And then let's go to the metal coins. Now this is a tough one for me because I debated not showing you these because you can't currently get them. You may be able to get them later. Let me just push this off to the side. You may be able to get them later. That's possible. But right now you can't currently get them, so I debated showing it to you. This is Foundations of Rome. If you've seen Foundations of Rome on this channel, it's because I've shown it to you multiple ways. I've done a playthrough. I've done a review. I may have done an unboxing. I think I did an unboxing too. I like this game a lot. I like Foundations of Rome a lot. I think I almost said Planet Unknown, but I like Foundations of Rome a lot. A lot. But I do not like the metal coins that come with this game. Not one bit. Like, not even remotely in the slightest. I do not like the metal coins that come with this game. I think the metal coins, I mean, like, let me just show you this over here for a second. And I showed it to you last month when we did our deluxification video, just covering miniatures and whatnot. This is Planet Unknown. This is Foundations of Rome. This is Foundations of Rome that just looks like this. I mean, look at these pieces. It's absolutely insane. I adore the way this game looks. It looks incredible on the table. When you're done building it, everything looks astounding and amazing, and it's just impressive. It's a visually impressive game in every way, shape, and form, and that's, I mean, it just is. It's an absolutely incredible game to look at. That's all the good news. The bad news is that the metal coins that come with this game, I don't want to use the word hot garbage, I don't, but the reason I'm kind of tempted to use the word hot garbage is in comparison to the rest of the production value on this game, the metal coins you get with Planet Unknown are chintzy and cheap looking, and I'd almost rather cardboard tokens. Almost. Or you can get your own upgraded metal coins, which is what I did instead. Now the problem is the upgraded metal coins I'm using here, I think they are a perfect fit for this game. Like, I think they're amazing. If you can track them down. I tried finding them and I could not. But I'm going to go ahead and show you my metal coins for this game, and the cars that are sliding all over the place, because apparently that's what's happening right now. But I'm going to show you the metal coins I have for this game, and yes, if you can track them down, I highly recommend doing so. I apologize for showing something that you can't get. I'll include a link because they have these over on Top Shelf Gamer, so they have them at some point. They don't currently have them in stock, which is the problem, but they're so delightful. Let's go ahead and show you some of these. So we have these coins over here, which are just these. Okay, these are the coins we're talking about over here as far as the metal coins you have, and they're absolutely insane. I mean, just look at. I don't know how well you can see or feel or get a sense for these metal coins, but they just, aside from the giant clinky noises that they're making as I do this, they're thick, they're premium, they feel premium, they look premium. These are some of my favorite metal coins in general. In fact, you may have seen these before, because the reason I have these coins, the reason I didn't actually I had them lying around, so to speak, is because a long time ago, when I did a deluxification video talking about Brass Birmingham, or Lancashire, one of those two games, one of the things I did is I showed you how I had metal coins and I had iron clays, and I wasn't sure which one I'd go with. And I didn't end up using the metal coins for that game. I ended up using the iron clays. I think it's a better fit for brass. But these are the same metal coins I showed you in one of the first deluxification videos I've done on this channel. And I was going through them for brass, and I think they are perfect for Foundations of Rome. Not Planet Unknown, that's a different game entirely. So if you take a look at these over here, we have like these, this is going to be one of the coins over here. The siding of this, like we got the laurel wreath, that's a very Roman thing. We have our 5 over here. Again, just look at the way this thing looks. It's chunky, it's big, it looks beautiful. Then we have the 1 over here, which is the least impressive looking, I guess, but functionally speaking, still does the job, still a laurel wreath. It fits, they're beautiful, they're insane. These are insane. I am a huge fan of these coins in general, but specifically with Foundations of Rome, if you can track down coins like this, again, I'll double check again. I'll see if I can find a link again. They are very, very on point for this game. They are beautiful, they are perfect, I'm going to keep saying nice things, but these coins are so good for for Foundations of Rome. These coins are incredible. I apologize. Foundations of Rome and Planet Unknown are both 2 Polyomino games that I was waiting a very long time for, and they both showed up in the same, like, month, or not even month, like 2-week period. So, in my head, they are a little bit in the same arena, even though they're technically not in the same arena at all. Let me see if this fits in over here. Does it? Nah, we'll put this on the outside. So, that is basically Foundations of Rome, which leaves one last... Ouch, sorry about that. Which leaves one last thing to go over, which is Feed the Kraken. Feed the Kraken is a game that I didn't feel was worthy of its own unboxing in terms of what it brings to the table, but I did feel, let's see if we can get this on over here, I did feel it was worth showing over here. In general, this deluxification series is 2 things. It's showing you upgrades you can buy, but also it's showing you sometimes just stuff that I think are deluxe games, like games that are premium. And Feed the Kraken does come with two versions of it, the deluxe and the non-deluxe version of the game. And so today we're going to do a mini unboxing of the deluxe version of the game. Miniature unboxing. And this is a social deduction game. Social deduction game that I have not punched yet. I still have the various components over here. Some of these are completely replaced by the deluxe components. I don't need all this stuff, but they're solid premium cardboard over here. Like, the thickness of it is it's solid. Does a good job over there. Let's put that back in. See if we can squeeze it back in place, because why would I take it up before I'm ready? That was a waste of time. That was a waste. We'll figure it out. Okay, there we go. And then over here, we have the board as well. The board in the box over here. And we have a playmat too. I'll show you the playmat in a second. But let's go ahead and show you the board. You know what? Actually, I think I'll just show you the playmat when I go through this in a second. And then we have all of this. This is all the stuff you have over here. Stuff that is replaced to some degree by the deluxe components. Let's take out some of the things over here and just get it all. We have the cards. I have not taken them out of the sleeves. Not done anything with that yet. And we have all of this over here. So let's go ahead and show you it all. Feed the Kraken. Feed the Kraken is a game of social deduction. It's a game which you're going to be playing as a bunch of pirates trying to steer a ship in the direction you want, and you're either, trying to feed the Kraken, you're either a bunch of Cthulhu cultists trying to sacrifice everyone to the Kraken, or you're trying to go to the left or the right, depending if you're pirates or loyal. And so you have you have 3 basically tiers of people on the ship, and you're trying to make decisions around that as you try to figure out when to use your guns. Guns are going to be an important part of the voting system in the game. These guns over here, they're going to be an important part of voting in the game as you spend your guns to influence the vote for you, ideally for you. That'd be the way to go over here. And so we have these guns over here. We have the places where you're going to be putting your cards over here. This is again, and I don't know how much of this is deluxe versus non-deluxe. I know that what I have here is deluxe. I don't know exactly which parts are more deluxe versus less deluxe as far as the games go. We have the poker chips as well, which are all these over here. These is premium stuff. And this is a very premium game. I don't know if it's $150. Actually, it wasn't $150. I don't remember how much it was. I don't remember if it's like worth the premium price. I don't remember what it was. It might have been like 95. Whatever it was, I don't know if it's worth that in terms of what you get, but what you do get is very, very nice, and also there's a playmat as well. But we have these over here, the various poker chips. Those are some of the iron clays, just the assignment rolls, whatever. These over here for the various characters and all that stuff you have. You also have this 4 rolls, actually, now that I think about it. But anyways, we're going to put that back, and then I'll show you the miniatures and then the playmat, and then we'll call this video a wraps. So we have these over here, which are standees. We have our various badges for the first officer and the sailor. These are for the first officer, for the lieutenant and the navigator. That was what they're called. But these are the badges for them. Very solid two-tone badges. You can see over here as far as what they have. A little spinning wheel has a nice touch to it, which makes me... I like this one a lot more than this one because, well, I mean, it spins. It spins, and that's really all you need in a board game, a spinning wheel. Now, just to show you for context, the way you have it in the non-deluxe version of the game is you have this and this. Okay? These are what you have in the non-deluxe version of the game. Do you need that upgrade? Absolutely not. What kind of crazy person needs to pay an extra chunk of money to get a nice plastic bit over there? I'm gonna put this away over here to deal with that later. But yeah, you don't need the upgrade. Is it nice to have the upgrade? That depends how much you like the game, I guess. I like the game. I played the game. Let's go and show you some miniatures. We have the various Kraken bits over here. We got these over here, which will go onto the ship, onto the board. And we can go ahead and show you up these as top as well. We have that guy over here. Solid miniatures. Very hefty, very chunky, all that stuff. We got the tentacles over here. Just all these, you know, they're solid. They do a good job. It's not a very miniature heavy game, but what they do have, they do a good job with. And then lastly, we have the actual ship wandering around the board. This is very cool. Very cool. I think, I could be wrong, I think this you have even the basic version. I believe, but I'm not certain. But this is the ship you'll have for the board, which will be sailing along the board, and I'll go ahead and show you that now with the playmat. Let's go ahead and grab the playmat, roll it out, see what we can do over here. And then, if I can get this here without causing too much crinkly noise, this side. There we go. There we go. Okay. We got our crinkly little playmat. There are 2 sides here for the various... Let's see if we can play it out this way, because this will actually show you the board. That's going to be the board you have over here. Full bay and whatnot. Let's zoom out a drop just so you can get a sense of what's going on. But this is your deluxe playmat over here. Just giving you the full board, and that's where you have these miniatures, because you have the ship that's constantly going to be wandering around the board, trying to move from location to location. You'll have the Kraken eventually popping up, you know, over there, and the 2 tentacles, I believe they go over here. Don't know exactly how that plays out. It's been a while since I played this game, but you're making decisions as far as how you go. You'll have your little deck of cards, which you can put wherever you need. Your decks, let's just put them over here and here for right now. And then you have your navigator tokens and your badges, which will go through the respective roles. But that is basically what you have here. Deluxe playmat. I like the playmat. My problem with playmats is always the storage aspect of it. I still haven't figured out a good solution that works for me, practically speaking. But it's a nice playmat. The board is just as nice, by the way. For context, the board, let's show you here, you know, so you can get a sense of things. I'll just open this for a second. So if we show this here, it's smaller, but this is the same functional aspect. And to a certain extent, because it's smaller, it does make things like the miniatures stand out more on them, because the sizing of it is a little better. So you can see over here, if I do something like this, you know, we have that aspect here. It does feel a little better. I can show you the front camera as well. You can see that over there as far as how they fit on these hexes, comparatively speaking to these hexes. Once again, from the top camera, we have, you know, the ship over here taking up that hex, or the ship over here taking up this hex. So the playmat, as nice as it is, and the colors, by the way, the colors of the playmat are incredibly vibrant. Very, very solid coloring. But yeah, I think I'll probably end up using the board most of the time, practically speaking. I store my playmats. I store them. I want to use them. I don't get them most of the time unless they're part of a bundle because of this exact reason. Because I just don't think I'll use them. But yeah, that is basically... Let's see if we can put these in here the way they're meant to go in. I don't actually know how this works because they have like multiple options here. Is that a smaller one? That's a smaller one. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyways, let's go ahead and put this away over here. And then, let's get this in play. Put that over there. Put these guns, put this plastic down over here. And then, almost done. Almost done. This goes down over here. And finally, the board goes back in the box. And that is it. That is everything. That is Feed the Kraken. That's the few games we have over here. So we have the Token Sesame holder. We have the Bullet Deluxe copy. We have Search for Planet X. We have Feed the Kraken. We have Foundations of Rome coins. We have a playmat. All those fun things. Links to everything down below for whatever else you're interested in. And in any case, until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, have a good one.